What's going on? It's My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, John, and watch the Saturday, March 25th Facebook Live video, allegedly of a woman ending her husband's life. In this video, I'm going to show you the clip. I'm not going to show all of it. I'm going to just show you portions of it, show you what I see in this video. Also, she screamed, I'm going to kill you in the video right before you can hear the fatal shot. I'm going to also bring you guys out there to where they're saying this happened at this apartment complex, 500 Green Tree, or whatever the address was. Also, yo, some people just keep your business off of Facebook Live, especially if you're married. I saw them they just put way too much info on Facebook. Anyway, Renee, what's going on with this story?
Yeah, so she's 28 years old, Khadijah Brown, married to Jeremy Brown. It looks like for about 7 years. They have 4 kids. And allegedly there's been some physical domestic violence in the past as well.
Okay, so I'm going to bring you guys this video. All right? What they're going to say is that this happened in Mississippi. Facebook Live streaming. She's 28. Jeremy Brown is also 28. All right? Shocking video before the incident confronts her husband. She says is never home to help with the children as Khadijah's mother is also being heard. Now, sounds as if and looks as if they live with the mother allegedly. I don't know, but the mother is there. Let's play this video. And I'm only going to play a portion of it to when he gets home. All right? So this is what she this is the video, how it transpired. She went live on Facebook and just aired the man's business out. Come on, people.
Yeah, people want to have something to say, but he ain't here with his kids. He ain't helping. He left at 6:00. He left at 6:06 to go be with his mama.
His mama kid instead of over here trying to cook something to eat.
Instead of trying to.
Why is there got to be a question about do I need to cook for the kids? Why is there a question?
And he don't never have to question. He don't want to question everybody's loyalty. But where is his loyalty at?
I ain't saying no damn loyalty. I'm talking about.
But he want to talk about me when I am not doing. He want to talk about me when I'm not doing.
You want to talk about unnecessary?
Talk about unnecessary. Then he talking about calling the police. Talk about I'm gonna get my stuff. But you got 4 kids and a wife. It's 7:30.
Pause it for a second.
He can't even come here and cook.
Talk about unnecessary. Then he talking about calling the police. Talk about I'm gonna get my stuff. But you got 4 kids and a wife. It's 7:36. He can't even
He can't even come here and cook for these kids.
He can't even come here and cook for the kids.
He got to be at work at 8 o'clock.
Nah, matter of fact, he got to be at work at 9.
Okay, well he still got time to cook for these kids.
And then he got to go pick up his buddy from his job, Law.
Well, he need to tell Law he need to get his mama car and go to work.
He pick up his buddy Law, take him to work back and forth every day.
I ain't got nothing to
But then,
nobody helping nobody,
but he can't put gas in both cars.
That's what I'm saying. If Law ain't getting him no gas money to go to work, talking about people got stuff. Okay, he wanna put it like that. Oh, I got stuff to do too. I'm over here. I got stuff to do too. I'm over here. I'm over here cooking breakfast.
Yeah, what you on the phone with?
All right, so now this is the part where he comes home and they start arguing with each other. Also, you can hear the mother in the background co-signing pretty much. You know, hey, if the mother is there, but if she lives there, all right, now here's what it's going to say. There was a history of domestic violence between Brown and the victim. People, one of the biggest red flags in a relationship, men and women, you guys need to look for any case, any signs, any red flags that domestic violence may happen, especially if it happens, because I've done story after story after story of domestic homicide, and almost always it was a history of domestic violence. Is that right, Renee?
Yes. So I think you really want to get away from someone that is, you know, presenting domestic violence. I mean, because like you said, unfortunately, this is how a lot of these stories end up, and it's not the first time this has happened.
All right, so it's going to say a 9mm handgun was recovered and also with other physical evidence. Now, I think the other physical evidence is this video. They're saying no bond is being set. She is being charged with homicide. However, after hearing the fatal shot. So now, what you guys saw transpire in the video was her kind of complaining, which is really kind of normal in a marriage. All right? Arguments are going to happen. People are going to have problems, okay? In the video, you can hear the husband comes home. He keeps saying, stop putting your hands on me. Stop, stop. I'm going to call my cousin, which is bogus. You shouldn't threaten your wife with calling your cousin. And I'm assuming his cousin was a female, because he seems pretty straight up. It seems as if, if he was a domestic abuser, he would have, pushed her, punched her, something like that. But it seems as if he's pretty straight up, like, hey, I'm not, stop putting your hands on me. I'm going to call the police, is what he was saying. So he was pretty much saying, I'm going to call the police. Go ahead.
Yes, yeah, it seems like in this situation, she was the aggressor because he was trying to leave. So definitely she was the antagonizer, and definitely it seems like she really was the aggressor. So
in the jewelry room, when those 12 jurors or that district attorney, when they say, okay, now they are charging her with this.
With murder.
Right.
Yeah.
They're charging her with that. They're charging her with murder. But often do you see charges downgraded, maybe to second degree, maybe with manslaughter. Because in the video, you can hear her legitimately screaming, like you hear one shot. Ah! I mean, what's going to count against her is this. Just before you hear the shots, you can hear Khadijah yelling, I'm going to KILU-BITCH, according to the video, according to this article. You can hear somebody yelling. Now, somebody saying the mother or her. You can hear saying, murder scene, murder scene. Is that right, Renee?
Yes. Also, I think I heard somewhere, I don't know if we can hear it out in the video, where someone said, or she said, allegedly she didn't know that there was one in the chamber. Right. So it was one shot. So it very well could have been an accident as well. But yeah, what she said will actually work against her, though. Right.
Yeah, what she said prior definitely will work against her. For kids, you can, okay, so now in the video, you can hear them two arguing and somebody saying, murder scene, and she said, man, I will kill you. I can't say, she say, I'm going to, or I will, but legitimately, when you heard that one shot, the yells and screams from both of them seem legit, like shock, seemed like, oops, it wasn't like, bah, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed legit.
Yeah. So it's very possible that she didn't know that there was a round in there. But then the jury is going to say, well, then why did you even pull a weapon out?
Right. Why did you have a weapon out? And why did you have one in the chamber? Yo, firearm safety, if you're going to have a firearm, especially y'all got 4 kids, that's another thing too.
Right.
Come on, man. Yeah, arguing in front of the kids. First feud fight. All right, so now I want to get to out here where they say it happened. They're saying here's where it happened at. Also, you hear child crying in the chaos. Her reaction afterwards was legit shock. But yo, go get the kids. Tell them don't come out here. And the first thing she said is, I don't want to go to jail. Yo, do you want this man to pass? He just been shot once. Are you going to help this man? It sounded like they could have been helping him, and that's probably was the case. You couldn't see what happened, but your first reaction was, I don't want to go to jail. Well, do you want this man to... That should be your first reaction. I don't want him to... But anyway.
And that's another thing that'll work against her, because it doesn't sound like her first concern was going to jail versus if he was going to be okay or not.
Right. And then later on, you can hear her say, oh, you know, she was sound like she was praying and hopefully you're okay, this, that, and the other. All right. So it appears that Brown and the victim involved in an argument. This way it was 500 Green T Drive around 7:48 a.m. Saturday. Arrest Khadijah, who's been charged with murder. All right. Facebook, come on, people, man. Some things, especially a marriage. Fast October, he discussed his not perfect relationship. I just want to say, I know people like to judge about me and my wife's relationship about us being so perfect. We are not perfect. We are humans just like everybody else, Jeremy wrote. Yes, I have 4 kids with my wife, not multiple women. Just wanted to let that be known just because people like to run and talk. If y'all gonna talk, speak facts, he continued. All right. Allegedly, she put this. Sweetheart, yo. This is a Facebook page here. Somebody put, she KILLED'd her husband yesterday on live because she found out he was GAY and cheating on her. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's the truth. That's allegedly somebody put that on Facebook. Right. I didn't see that in the video. She didn't sound like she was saying anything about cheating and saying what he was and what he wasn't. That didn't look like the case in the video. This is allegedly her Facebook page here.
Right. I agree. You should probably keep your relationships and especially a marriage off of Facebook and social media. Definitely. You should definitely not be going live while you're having an argument or a disagreement with your spouse.
Right. She put the whole argument. The whole argument. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, this is this man's personal business. Also, in the video, you can hear her say, he got to go take his homeboy to work every day and take him back and forth every day. Yo, you know what? What I want to say to men and women, let me tell y'all something. Your children, when you have children, if you want, and youngsters, if y'all plan on being fathers and mothers, you got to account for your kids, your time. You have to spend as much time as possible with them kids. I got homeboys, and that's why you got to leave the streets and people in the streets alone, family or friends. I got homeboys. Hey, man, bro. Man, bro, I'm downtown. Hey, bro, I'm here. I need to ride. Hey, bro, I got to spend time with my child. Hey. And if they don't respect it, leave them alone. Because a lot of people don't understand that. They feel, oh, you ain't at work, so you should have time to come drive me around the world. No. I still got to account for time with my child. And when you're married, you need to account for time with your spouse. Even if that person is a stay-at-home mom or working, and even if there's a mother there, that's not that mother's responsibility. That's your responsibility. Nobody else's. You got to account for cooking, cleaning, spending time with that child, all that. Average person don't understand that and don't take a time to if you got 1, 2 jobs, you need to take some time out to spend being with that child.
Yeah, and also we can't forget to talk about how her mother was there involved in the argument as well, which she should not have been in their business like that. She definitely should have not been in that argument at all.
Right. So you can hear the mother just co-signing. At one point, she did say, especially, let me tell y'all something, even family, when you get grown, you need to tell your child, even if they married, even if their child is grown, you need to stay a neutral party in the that argument, in their relationship. Tell them both wrong and cut. No, you wrong in this case, and you wrong in this case. And if it's her house, parents feel that, hey, I'm already in it. You in my house. How can I not be in it? So what do you think about that?
So yeah, I don't know if I heard there was a rumor that she lives with them. I'm not sure. It kind of sounded like she was visiting. I'm not sure But either way, she definitely shouldn't have been involved with whatever relationship issues or marriage issues that they were having.
Yeah,
I
you
think it
could
just
hear
made
say, I
it
ain't coming over here and go through all this mess or something like that. So that's why I kind of figured it sounded as if she might be. Or I did hear her say to wake up to this.
Yes, it sounded like she was visiting. I don't know if she was living with them, but I don't think so. But I definitely think she may have made the situation worse, to be honest with you.
So you can hear them, you can hear the kids come out there, and they was like, "Oh, Daddy, yo, grab the kids, protect them." And that's another thing too, man. You cannot air out each other's business in front of those kids. Even before he got there, she was on Facebook Live. That's forever for everybody to hear everything in your relationship. The kids can hear you in the next room.
Yeah.
From what it looks like, as if this isn't even a big house. It looks like townhouses.
Yeah, it looks like an apartment complex. Yeah.
Right.
Or townhouses, yeah.
This is in Columbus, Mississippi. This is the address that I got from the article. And that's them. So the kids can hear you. You can hear them, say what he isn't doing, and it's kind of giving an opinion. The kids are growing to kind of look at him, and start to hate him if, you keep downing him like that in front of the kids. I think that's one of the biggest things people and parents make mistakes, is really disrespecting the husband or the wife in front of kids. That needs to be off limits, whether y'all live together or don't live together. Is there anything else you want to add to the story, Renee?
Yeah, but more importantly with the kids, I believe you can hear a child crying in the background. So hopefully that child didn't see the aftermath of that, more importantly.
And if they did, and then there's 4 kids. Their lives have forever be changed. Right now, as of now,
Yes.
the mother is in jail, and the father, of course, is no longer with us. Both of them,
Right. So who's going to raise 4 kids? So is the mother the grandmother now? Is she going to have to raise 4 kids now?
Unfortunate tragedy. Anyway, shout out to everybody sending me stories. Appreciate you, Renee, for coming on to the show. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. Peace.
City on fire. Ooh, down to the wire. It's my life in the shy. Ooh, it's my life in the shy.